I think they'll be able to take it to 3, but for me, I'm kind of leaning over towards the FaZe side to kind of win it into 2-1 fashion. For OG, maybe the two elements of Nico and FaZe could be the defining factors to get a result under their way. Fast rushing towards the upper side, T's look to go, and a ram stack to come through for the CTs. FaZe to start off with the opening pick.
Frag found Brookie there with a very quick trade back to a 4-on-4 though, so even standing for the retake, and he continues tapping head, looks for Flamesy, but the new blood can strike. Rain turns it back around, Alexi B swings back into the backstab, and now it's all on Volde in a 1-on-3 scenario. Kit needs to get to the site, they're tapping on the bomb, sticking it for the full 10 seconds. Actually, Volde swings back on Twists, but Twists lands his headshot, gets his 2K, gets the pistol round for FaZe. The edge of that smoke, the frag is pretty effective. Alexi B catches Rain on the reload. That's a frag pretty easy. 4-on-4 situation from our spray. Nico turns around that frag, and 4 versus 3 scenario for OG as a result. The bomb can go down to the site here.
FaZe are in a very difficult retaking position because they don't really have the nades to get them in the right position. Twist swinging out quite wide from the main position, at least brings it back to a 3-on-3, and Flamesy aggressive in from Hut, gets that 1-on-1 trade. Wallbang spam actually coming through onto Flamesy, but now Twist is the last one left, yet to try and see if he can clutch for the CT side. Running out of time, needs to try and get these kills in pretty quickly, getting on top of Hut. Flash coming in for the T side to peek with it. They've seen where Twist is, sees the first player getting back into the Hut position of Flamesy, just trying to waste some time, and OG win the force by themselves, meaning that for FaZe, they're going to have to force by going into round 3.
Frags come in, nades on Carrigan. Tries to even get the USP shot. Does decent damage to Volde, but no frags coming in for the CT side. Kills simultaneously 1v5 for Cold Zero and Alexi B.
Rain just being the defender towards the Hut position, getting a bit of an angle. Another quick play in towards the upper side, flashes in over the top. Nico struggling to find that first kill, but Valde's going to help him. Trades come back and forth. Twist now pushing through the main smoke. Lots of chaos for the CTs. Carrigan's been able to actually get a kill, but not drop that bomb. And Brocky, they don't know about him towards Offence.
Oh, swings back, gets the kill on the bomb planter. Nico gets it down in time, though. 2v2, and most of the onus is going to rest on Volde. Alexi B's on 5 points of health, should be dead to rights pretty instantly. And as his teammate goes down, he's got a Mac 10 and nothing to work with. 3 kills for Brokey instead. There will be a 4th to the board, denied by FaZe Clan. 2nd to their CT instead. How does the M4 adjust? Hearing Decon door open, that's where everyone from OG is going to pour out from, and Carrigan gets a kill as a result. Flamesy falls, Alexi B not expecting Twist. That frag's pretty easy. The AWP of Mantu tries to fire back, but he's one of 2 players left in and just getting worn down, pushed away. The bomb's been dropped to CT control, and 13 seconds left to try and maintain this round. They find that trade on Rain, but this round doesn't go the way of the T side.
They're just hoping to save, hope that the hunt doesn't come through. Cold Zero could try and get into that vent position and deal with Mantu, try to save, but it just all comes down to the timing.
Sort of response to the CT side. Carrigan's going to push a little bit further forward. He suspects it to be a ramp play, though. On the run, they throw. Damage done quite significant. The AUG spray lines up a kill, almost gets that second. Brokey's there to drop the bomb, and Carrigan turns the USP on Valde. So 2 left standing for OG as they run into the meat grinder. Mantu can't even extend so far as to grab that bomb. Nico's going to be the last player left, known towards the outside, a 1v5 in FaZe.
And that's the first time in a while that there's actually 2 players out from ramp. Carrigan's got a bit of a gut feeling. Nade comes in, he allows...
Skylights. Molotovs of Flames to put down at the back corner, seeing nothing of the CT forces. Rain on center, reciters Nico is first to fall. Twist doubles up, trade back by Mantu, but Rain still waiting for the bomb carrier. Flamesy still wins the fight. Brokey gets 1 good frag with the AWP, but Cold Zero's fallen in the interim. Nade's close to Volde, tag to 10, not dead in a 2v2. The bomb can get picked up and planted from here. AWP will lead the charge, making footstep noises. Mantu's going to call that out to his teammates. AWP at the ready swing, back fold, a headshot on the first. Carrigan trades it, now needs to catch the AWP 1-on-1. Looking down, expecting a flash. And Mantu takes his 2K, keeps the lead in tow. OG are fighting valiantly. OG have the definitively better buy. Carrigan hoping to turn that around with a man advantage instead for the CT side. Alexi B gets Rain to start things off, but Carrigan trades it. Smokes will go down. Cold Zero turns his deagle on Alexi. So now, FaZe do have the man advantage, but the bomb goes down on B site.
Twist would have heard that player out from Secret, so that's information that could be relayed over, that there is a lurk coming through from the T side. And Carrigan's been able to get up towards the rafters. Twist now finding Flamesy, and Valde should be seen. Mantu now at a 1 versus 4 with this AWP out towards decontamination, and he's already been smoked. They could just stick this defuse. There should be no way in which the AWP could find anything. Maybe try and go for some more bank shots. Molly trying to come through. Doesn't quite happen. It gets distinguished by the smoke, and they just get that round as easy as that. Pick up his AWP. Unfortunate there to come through for him.
At the window room, actually at dark instead. Ready for the FaZe, gets one. Damage to the second. The bomb's been seen as well. Back up again, given enough time to rotate back in. Mantu does get that trade, but Twist able to respond. Doesn't quite get the secondary frag. coldzera is there to bail him out, so swigging out from double doors. He's going to let that one player cross, actually, but the doors are closed, so he's got to reveal information, at least take the frag on Alexi B. Swing back for more. Carrigan taking his chance to spray on towards Dark. He will put a nade on. Damage done to Nico. Follow-up should be able to tag him even further, but he's not going to fall just yet. The orb instead adjusting against Flamesy so well, and Nico goes falling next. All of Valde back in the vent. He's covered off position. coldzera's accounted for it, and he gets his frag in. What a turnaround from FaZe. That little bit extra going into the real gun rounds. The M4 Twist struggling alongside Rain to get the kill. Valde peeks up aggressive, gets Twist to fall, but him and Mantu fall in turn. All left to Alexi, picking up one of the AKs. I think the one that was dropped by Carrigan earlier. Two tagged up players, so it's not the most impossible task I hold. First frag found, back to the second. Ooh, jumping out of the way and getting back to the window position. He's got to get the face on Brocky now. He's got to get the kill. In the into the smoke, he sprays, but a hair too late. Brokey just sticks it, holds the round together for FaZe. And just expecting there to be somebody pushes through the hut position. Alexi, he gets this kill, then he could draw attention back to the B side, but he fails. That means Brokey holds his position at the edge of that smoke. He may have seen that one individual that crossed. Looks back and forth to try and get the first kill. The next frag back on OG. Dropping that bomb appropriately. Refacing against the Orpheor. Battle sees Nico, legs him as well. So much impact found by this guy as he drops the bomb for a second time. Finally traded back by OG.
Oh, Brokey's been a menace. He's just done so much work when it comes to the NMP. Multi-kills, round by round, Twist deep, out from Garage, catches off Valde, and now for Mantu, he's probably just going to have to try and save onto this AWP. 40 seconds left on the clock, and they know where he is.
Hoping for another extension from Ramp, but they know. Hold it here from the Alexi looking up top of the hut. Brokey gets that opening kill again. Rain, flash evaded, tap through, doesn't get the second. Indeed he does, actually. coldzera there to support it, and Nico, well, 1 on 5. An absolute shutdown defensive from FaZe. There's not much that he can do to clutch it. OG will concede 10 back to FaZe. CT half going well for the favourites in this series.
Yeah, they're waiting for the CTs to make another mistake. That was proper slow-walking aggressive to come in from OG. And Rain is just waiting for them to do the exact same thing once again. Smoke's now going down towards a heaven position. Flash over the top. Rain looking to try and take a fight out towards a ramp. Valde gets a pick back, but it's still a man advantage. Now make it 2 for the Ts.
Valde and Mantu going out of dodge. Setting themselves up on the side defensive here towards A. You've got one player up in heaven and Valde. Mantu waiting for his opportunity here in mini. Seen by Carrigan. Taps up with the Glocks. Bomb plant will be attempted and secured. Valde looks for his taps, gets that first shot, needs the second kill, runs out of ammo against Rain at 2 HP. He barely gets out of dodge, barely holds himself together. And the retake continues in a 2v2 scenario. FaZe having to rotate back through the squeaky area. Valde realizes what might be going on. The vent's popped up. Back on the bomb, they tap it. Looking for Rain. Can't land that kill shot. Mantu desperate to do so. Tapped it a second time. Gets that frag. Looks for coldzera. And they hold it together. But 10 seconds on the defuse. No kits in. This will be close. I think they have enough time.
Yeah, they should just have it in. Gets close. Yeah, there it is. 6 on the board for OG.
What is part of the bracket is this map up in this round 18 where FaZe are being, again, very careful about how they take face on this one. There's a lot of stock put in this round for them, and for OG it could be the chance to catch up definitively. Alexi B takes his SMG, deals with the first player. Mantu takes damage, but his M4 finds Rain elsewhere. 2 frags untraded, and they struggle to get Alexi. Carrigan tagged to 3 points of health, but finally one trade is found.
They've got to get in towards ramp, but even for Brokey, gets a very good audio cue of FaZe diving in towards that ramp position, trying to get back down towards lower, be able to have a bit of a defensive hold with his teammate who is coming through from Mantu. And for FaZe Clan, they've got a little bit of time to work with now. They don't have to commit to the lower bomb site.
Forced to fight. FaZe now back in the B site meanwhile. If he gets Brocky to fall, then that could be the way in. Nico gets his frag in the end, and the bomb does get dropped. So all to Cold Zero, 1 versus 4. Mantu swings in to support and gets the 8th for OG.
I'm getting a half investment going into round 19. Something could be very quick in towards an upper take, or even event dive.
Carrigan through the smoke, that flashbang so perfectly timed that Valde still adjusts for it, gets 2 kills, makes it a triple. USP out for the quadra. Stolen away by Lexi B instead. Twists finds his response as the continuous utility thrown over by the T side kept OG blind, but the firepower. Good shot from him. Finds Cold Zero, flashes his way back out. Nico spraying on towards Twists as well. Looking to double up against Brokey. That's not going to be as successful. And Rain tries to lead the charge to back up the bomb at Carrier. Orp seen flat, trying to face forward. It's Flamesy in the backlines that catches both faces and gets his own 2K involved. The new man, the new blood. Using all sorts of frags towards outside. They were going to flash their way forward to try peek in. Lexi doesn't see the player. Eventually gets that frag in. And the York ready for Mantu. Unable to connect towards Brokey, but he's then the 1 versus 5. So even if he gets a kill, it's unlikely he'll get 4 more.
Get one, try and have a little bit of damage done to the economy for the City side, but they're just getting quite aggressive about it. OG really starting to show the goods of what they've got to offer on Nuke, and for FaZe Clan, you've got to wonder for them. From there, they know that the NWP was playing close out towards Credit Card or that garage area, and even an aggressive play trying to come through from the Squeak door. Brokey and Cold Zero now finding picks. Flamesy finds a response out from ramp, but it might be too late.
Especially as Valde goes down. Is that going to fall apart now that FaZe have got their first on the board? Flamesy's going to give his best shot at the retake, but Rain's immediately there to get his triple. Wait here for any sort of ramp control. FaZe are going to run this clock low. If they make 1 misread, that could be enough for OG to steal it. Twist has made his way downstairs. Molotov's in. Going to make his way back up. Nico hearing it, and Twist still lands the frag. Opens up the A site. Retakes now on, but Alexi B turns it to 3v3.
Oh, Molly's going to try and come through! Oh, the NWP only lands a tag. That could have been the chance of the bomb being denied, but not to be. OG now in the 3v3. Alexi B coming in from a teammate. They're going to boost up to look over towards Hart.
Can't see anything, though. Not in the corner, not in the center of the site. Rain waiting. Mantu finally takes Twist down. Brokey and Rain. Very tagged up across the T sideline. The same can be said for OG, though. AK ready for the headshots. Flamesy gets that kill. Brokey on the corner, and Flamesy rounds it. Gonna get to the defuse with the kit in play. OG cinching the retake just by the skin of their teeth. Now Nico's on the side to hold up against the main defensive. Valde is right there behind him, deals with Carrigan. AK swing Brokey down. Next Rain being caught off, but Nico still gets traded. Cold Zero responding to Valde, not ready for Flamesy. OG once again take the lead back above FaZe Clan.
I'm not sure what happened in the buy time, but Brokey's got no armor with this Krieg. More util being lined up towards a ramp entrance, but they've got to deal with the players in on the site. That's Flamesy out towards the dark and Alexi on the railings.
Lexi gets that kill, drops that bomb, looking for the second player. Flamesy gets dropped in upon by Carrigan. Twist finds the response and doubles up against the Orpa. Nico swings back from double doors though. 2 frags to his name, and Twists alone on the rafters, being caught off. Valde starts his swing and gets his own 2 frags in this round as OG lock out the B bomb site once again. FaZe Force running, Nico on the rafters, being flashed out, completely blinded, allows Twist that chance to get the kill. Valde, Alexi B get a couple of trades, but Rain, 2 Deagle shots to turn it around, a 3-on-2 situation. The rush tactics have worked, the bomb can go down. Flamesy moving closer, can he catch Brokey? He needs to find this kill, and indeed he does. Mantu repositioning on the outside control, moving up to main, he's smoked off. So Flamesy's got the majority of the heavy lifting to do here. The Orp, desperate to catch something from FaZe, hoping that someone extends a bit too far. Flamesy's gonna catch Rain, looking the wrong way, trades it. 1v1 as Carrigan responds, and all on Mantu. Seeing that bomb, knife out, smoke down, gonna go for the ninja perhaps. P250 against it, taps it, burst through, taps on the P250, and not good enough. He's gonna stick the whole thing now. Carrigan's caught in the reload, gotta spray back, doing damage. Flashbang tries to support, but Mantu doesn't get away with it.
Great shot coming through, and now they're going to be forced in towards this ramp position. FaZe can't find anything. No one checks Mantu's position. 2 kills and a body shot onto the third. And Nico's in the back lines, but he's missed his timing. And now FaZe are going in towards lower, but they've got to deal with Alexi B. And Brokey's now the last one left in to try and clutch it. 1v3 now, make it a 1v2. He wants to try and take a fight out towards the ramp players, but he's got to get the bomb down.
14 HP is going to make his way back up into the A bomb site instead. And the CT's probably read this, they probably heard it. Plant will just come through at the hot position, or at least he taps it, trying to force them out of heaven. Volde seeing him, wrapping slowly. Bomb will be attempted a second time, and Volde will get that frag instead. 15 on the board of OG, a fantastic force buy round. Trying to wrap around as Nico waits back, the AK behind the silos. Utility pulled out at the worst moment. Volde bails him out. He gets the swing on Rain as a result. Brokey's seen him, but didn't call it out. Alexi now suppressed as Nico gets even more frags. Makes it a triple in the end. Twists all alone. A 1-on-3 scenario as Mantu closes him down. Gets 16-13 on OG's map pick of Nuke. A huge map for them, but what a close map it was for FaZe.
Retake mode underway for the OG side, and for FaZe, they're looking to actually try and press quite aggressively out towards ZT Sport. Mantu having a difficult time finding that trade back, but does find the tap onto Brokey, and now this opens up the line in towards the side. Late lurk coming out from the ramp position, unknown at this point. Mantu having a massive round, 3 kills altogether, looking for the quadro. coldzera only finds one onto the side. They get onto that bomb, get it defused, and for FaZe Clan, they wanted to try and take CT control, but Mantu wasn't having any of that.
Nico with the kill on Karrigan. Brokey, Deagle back on Volde, takes his head through the smoke. Alexi responds, trying to maintain the man advantage as Nico drops that bomb, and all the Deagles aren't able to have much impact in this one, unfortunately. Mantu with 2. More to add to the tally for 2-0 for OG. To try and go for the execution out of the ramp control. That bomb being on the back of one. FlameZ swings back for 2. Perfect flash, and Mantu supports it, but still Rain, Cold, and Twist trying to 3-on-2 to their favor. So heavily tagged up for Twist and Rain as well. So this retake is still on for OG. Single digits worth of health, and Mantu's spray almost connects towards Twist position. Volde finds those 2 individuals, and now Rain alone on 2 points of health in from short, looking down connector, hoping to deny any diffusers that are inbound here from the OG side. There is no kit. There is one now. Picked up by Mantu. Smoke to also go down to the bomb to cover it off. Should be aware of where Rain might be at. Tap it. Face together, spray through, seeing those players. Volde gets his kill for the 3-0 start for OG.
And another info play. Look at Alexi B, how aggressive he's pushing quite far forward.
He's going to get so much info. If they can deal with Karrigan now, then all they can do is just rotate towards the A side, because they know that FaZe are out here from Ramp and Palace. At least the ramp control is going to be seen. Mantu with a swing of the orb. Shoulder baited by 1. Flash is going to enable the Palace player to peek out, but the bomb gets dropped by Volde. 2 standing, boost up. Mantu expecting to see somebody out there. coldzera and Brokey taking more damage. It's coldzera will find FlameZ at least, but Alexi B swings up from the back, gets the kill. Cold, 1-on-4, 15 HP. And there it is, Alexi B. 30 seconds left. Nades up, FlameZ moving in, sees 2, catches the spray, but doesn't get the kill. Just damage to Twist and Rain. Mantu can finish the job on Twist. Nico back at Dark, deals with the player coming in from the jungle area. Brokey with the AWP and Rain with the AK, deals with Mantu and Nico. The A-site's defensive's cleared out, but rotations are inbound. Alexi gets that frag on a bomb carrier. Rain tapping it, swing back, kill comes through. He'll just have time to secure it, but a 1-on-1 against Volde now.
And Molly out towards triple, but Valde's got the right angle up towards the stairs position, and they keep the streak going. 7 rounds in a row now for OG, and you've got to say it, Jade, they are calling the better game. I'm not sure whether some of these rounds are gut feelings.
Of sweat, but FlameZ gets the pick in very easy. Mantu there with the orb to follow suit on Twist. That's 2 frags traded for nothing for FaZe.
Yeah, fake A side Exy to come through from the T side, and it just gets ripped. The CTs want to go aggressive around that area of the map. The AWPs even just getting dealt with. So now in a position where Valde could just hold his ground out towards the B side. Here's some of the info, get up towards the barrel, and now Brokey's in a 1 versus 5. Just when FaZe take a tactical, the round looks even worse than the last one. Nothing being found. No kills, no rounds, no nothing. 8 on the board for OG.
Fast execute coming in towards the A site. They have got FaZe to find the only real player on the site itself. LexiB can swing back from connect to jungle and respond to it. Blind shots to Mantu with the AWP, not quite connecting. The bomb plant can be secured. Alexi lines up two. I believe he got one through the boxes as well on twists. And that leaves Karrigan and Cold-Zero, the last couple of players left. Cold-Zero does get his Deagle involved on one frag, not the second though. And Karrigan finally gets his first pick in this map, but he's in a 1v3 clutch. Still no rifle. Does force Mantu to make a mistake on that AWP shot. Dinks down Nico, but doesn't get the killing blow. M4 boosted. Molotovs will be received. Valde still going to get ahead of the game. Sees that player and win the fight. Wonderfully done from him to evade the bullets of Rain and take no damage for it. Karrigan seeing out the apartments. Two players back up here towards the B site. They'll get that frag. They've left the A site entirely. They can secure the bomb plant, but OG have the man advantage, and now they're going to readjust.
Karrigan was just trying to fake that, put a one flash out towards the apartments, and pretty much everyone rotated away from OG. They are going to get back in here from time. The bomb is still not yet planted by the Ds.
Good flash forcing Mantu away. I don't think his teammates got caught. A sprays through a flames. He drops that bomb. 15 seconds as Cold-Zero gets marked off. And Valde finds twists. 10-0. 100 to the board. OG. Molotov's in, Karrigan rounds the corner, sees that first player of Flames, he gets that pick in. Finally a man advantage, but Mantu gets that AWP pick to return. Alexi flashed out behind the smokes here at Connect to Jungle, and AWP Mantu is thinking of rotating back at the CT stairs. He opts not to do so, and that almost goes to his favor. The flick doesn't land, Karrigan's back turn here at bench. Twists will finally get the AWP to fall. The M4 boosting up a ticket booth, gets his one frag. Alexi and Nico get trades now. Nico, all that remains, the bomb's been dropped in the open. He's seen one rifle back at danger. Flashbang turned away from, sees that individual crossing, needs to catch Cold-Zero. That window opportunity brought back to allow Cold the bomb plant. Nico, kit in play, no util, just got to take the fights and win them. And slowly he moves forward. Cold, watching the stairs, expecting to go there, but Brookie finds the angle, back over at CT spawn, the right gap, peeking in at the right time. Nico falls. Oh! He's got the kill! Oh man, that could change things. Now FaZe have given info to OG.
Oh my goodness, but they've been able to sneak their way in from jungle. This is a great play out from Rain, but they've got to deal with the AWP out from Ticket. They've been seen up from Connector. Mantu is just going to be the bait play, drop that bomb. Time now with 40 seconds left. LexiB getting involved, and Karrigan and Rain have already been tagged up. Another kill coming in. Nico doing the damage, and Rain's got to be the one to try and clutch.
That kill really was everything for Flamesy. Rain spraying through, catching that one frag, going for the plant. Alexi going for the nades. And that gets the frag together. 11 to the board of OG. Meanwhile, OG remain completely unscathed. Rain trying to play entry back here. Turned away from Valde, ready for the face. Actually, Nico steals away the kill. LexiB gets twisted on the other side of the map. 2 for 1. Have found that one kill. Cold-Zero thinking about making his way in through the palace control. Flamesy, his arch nemesis, is back here in dark to deal with him. Nico with his frag. AWP shot not connecting. Cold-Zero now revealing his angle. Drops in. M4 focuses on the AWP. Cold-Zero allowed those 2 picks. 2v2. The bomb's going down. The retake is on. And only Broku's been seen.
Twist, a lurkout from the apartments, but they're bringing that bomb up towards Connector. And Flamesy has a really difficult time under balcony.
Minute and 35, and they're all up in Palace, looking like they want a quick exit into the A play. Perhaps. Or SMG, flashes going through, spray back. There's Twist with the frag. Mantu trying to hold back with the AWP. Good flip on the first player, turns around for the second, but couldn't hold himself together. Twists, trades it 2 for 1. Bomb site secured. They're going to try and contest it. Alexi again, forcing forward at the smoke, but he pays the price for it.
FaZe plan, this is much better from them. Just the site exit coming through, the palace dive out, 3 players with the bomb, and just more fights continuing to go their way. Brokey getting over-aggressive. Nico's got a chance of picking up the AK, but does he really want to try and go for this? Money is going to be a real big issue going into round 15. Twist is able to spot the player, get the 3rd round up for FaZe, and for OG, they've just got no money to bring into the last round of the first half.
So for FaZe to evade that, I think they can be relatively happy. It looks like they'll be able to evade the OG aggression, at least for the moment. Flamesy gets his SMG frag in. Cold-Zero there with the responsive frag. So 4-on-3, Carrigan makes it 2 as Alexi B falls and his buyback, harsh as it is from OG. Can't do anything against FaZe. Is going to cost this round for their team. Valde, back turn, coldzera starting to swing. Valde gets right back into hard cover instead, expecting Brokey to be back here. Mantu still not supporting. Valde waits for the AWP to give up the ghost. Deagle shot, 2v2. Swing back, coldzera gets his pick. It's all on Mantu. Back at the site, swung upon, taps through. Okay. Have geared themselves up to go into this second half with, but again, have their efforts been too little too late. OG on T side, if they get a pistol, then FaZe might be locked out of this one for good. USP's out for Rain to start things off in the pistol round. Aggressing down mid, gets that one frag on Alexi B. Mantu finds a trade immediately for an OG, continue the campaign straight into the B site. Carrigan USP shots missing out, now being sandwiched in by all sorts of T side forces, and the bomb site is now under their control.
Just shots coming out everywhere. Brokey's been able to see that bomb cross back out, but what can the CTs do in this position? They know that FlameZ's got to be tagged up considering he ran through that molly, but they peeked together on each other's contact, and now Twist falls. Brokey and coldzera have got to try and clutch a 2v4 now. Nicely done from OG, and I love like the tempo change from OG on T side. Like we saw that on Nuke, it was so much more passive, it was so much more methodical.
Ready to receive. Valde and FlameZ out the gate. Flashbangs over. Mac 10's making their way in. Carrigan gets his response frag on Twist. Death! He gets the shot on Valde as well. Can't make it a third, but that's where Brokey comes in. Dealing with Nico. And that bomb is in full CT control from here. The T's can't make their way out of apps, especially as Mantu's completely unsupported by Alexi B.
Yeah, this is a horrible position to be in if you're OG. Like, if you had the bomb on your back in this 2v3, you can play the time, you can play the rotations, but now you just can't. You've got to kind of commit. They're trying to see if they can spot out the lurk play, and for Brokey, he's just the main defender out for B, just gathering info towards the apartments.
Scout looking back and forth, expecting there to be a backstab of some sort. No one's there, though. Now they see the utility coming in, knowing that there's 2 players out here. Brokey's going to get forced back. Damage done to Alexi. Still is pretty significant. Bomb can get picked up, but Brokey shuts down Mantu. Alexi's now last man standing, and Rain. Twist instead is going to challenge that force, see what's inbound, seeing that bomb as well. Flash in, second face. Doesn't lead to a death just yet. coldzera actually picks up Nico instead. Twist deals with one. Valde turns the Glock into a frag. coldzera looking left and right and back and forth. An SMG spray of Brokey, desperate. And coldzera's there to support him. Deal with 3 kills total. And the 7th round for the FaZe clan.
Timing was everything there for the AWP to get the info. Looking back into connector for Brokey to follow up with a couple of kills. For OG, you can't even remember that they were the ones to find the opening fight. Finally, Nico is able to take some pressure away out towards the A side, but he's got to deal with Rain. Underbalk does get checked, and now back to a 2v2.
Smoke down connector jungle. There's a big gap in that one, though. I think they realize it. They'll plant default as a result. Both players sitting in the same position. Someone's got to peek out towards the open. Both backs are turned. The spray's easy for Carrigan to line up, and he'll take them both. Easy as that. Hop in for Brokey. And a peek out of the gap in a smoke. And Nico actually is the man to find the kill. A double dig! Okay, this just got real interesting. The bomb's gone down already. The T's players aren't even ready to set up the afterplumb, but Alexi B is here in Sniper's Nest at the jungle entrance. Twist caught off by FlameZ, and the Deagles doing damage right here. 2v5.
Can they find one more kill up on this T side? No. It will be FlameZ falling, but they've been able to recover an AWP and an M4 with that safety and AK that was brought in from Alexi.
Great frag. Better response from FlameZ, though. No damage done. coldzera falling, that'll make their way in towards the B site. Twist has found the man advantage again. Carrigan waiting on the balcony. Does Valde check this? Does he run out of the window? He gets checked upon. FlameZ, however, sees Carrigan. Makes it a 4v2. It's going to be a very difficult post plant for OG. Retake on for the FaZe side at the man advantage. Twist's making his way in with the only kit in play. He cannot really afford to go down, so he's going to allow Rain to take point. Looking up in the apartments, looking on the site. Mantu pressing forward with the AWP battle. Brokey falls for it. FlameZ deals with Rain. All on Twists now. And Mantu finds his headshots for his 2K. FlameZ with 3. Still no resistance from the CT forces on that side. They're so focused on ramp, and Nico better be prime. Sees it a Carrigan. Now sees that one. As That set them up. The M4 definitely set up for the kill. Now Crossfire along with it from Arson Twist. He gets dealt with Rain, desperately spraying. Both players blind. Flames, he can't get a pick back. He's such low HP. Rain getting caught off on the wood stack, and eventually he gets taken back to a 2 versus 2. Mantu gets the AWP pick, and it's all on Carrigan. The CZ and a defuse kit. No Kevlar, no utility. And they know roughly where he's coming from. Mantu going to keep his eyes on the AWP. Does get recovered for the IGL. But this is surely an impossible situation for him.
He's got to go for this. There's no other option. Get up close and personal. Try and see if he can take the first duel onto Flamesy, but it doesn't happen. Mantu and Flamesy again having another massive round.
He's still in connector now. The damage being done. The flashbang to support, though. Alexi still gets the frag. 5 on 4 now. Carrigan solo hold of the B site. Overwhelmed by Flamesy. This is over. Deagles on 3 players. 2 players. Froki and Twists with the most impossible clutch, and OG have done it. 16-8 on Mirage. I could have given them the nuke win, but seeing how close that was, I didn't think this second map, I don't think anyone thought this second map would be as one-sided as it's been. But OG are about to knock FaZe into the lower bracket of the closed qualifiers as Twists fight to hold some dignity. But really, it's a map, a series, a match for OG.
What a result, really. To go 16-13 and 16-8 to 2-0 FaZe Clan to move further into the upper bracket. They'll be pumped with that one. They beat Trident a little bit earlier this morning. They've now beaten FaZe, and they've won 2 best of 3.